Welcome back, Patriots, to the spring semester, and thank you for tuning in to another show of Mason Cable News. My name is Ryan Petrus.
And I am Cindy Johnson. Are you registered for the career fair but don't know what to expect? University Career Services is hosting a Prepare for the Fair workshop on Monday, February 15th. The virtual workshop will be from 3:30 to 5 p.m. During the event, you will learn how to get tips on lasting impression, learning how to introduce yourself to employers, and becoming more familiar with the virtual platform and much more information. For more information to find out on the fair, click on Mason 360.
In addition to the Prepare for the Fair workshop, you can also register for a virtual question and answer form called Ask Me Anything: How Virtual Career Fairs Work. You will be able to get insight and ask questions to students who have experience with virtual job fairs, and you'll be able to gather insight on what to expect. This virtual event will be on Tuesday, February 16th from 6 to 7 p.m. For more information, visit Mason 360.
This week is Mason's homecoming week. Throughout this week, there have been a lot of fun virtual and in-person events. Unfortunately, due to inclement weather, the drive-in viewing party for the game has been canceled. However, there still are some fun virtual homecoming events. On Friday, February 12th from 7 to 8 p.m. is a mass dance battle, and on Saturday, February 13th is the virtual tailgate from 5:30 to 7 p.m. Both events can be found on Mason 360.
With COVID-19 restrictions, planning the perfect Valentine's Day may seem impossible. But don't worry, because we are going to turn it over to Stone Mueller, who will be giving us some great tips on how to have fun and stay safe on Valentine's Day with friends. Stone?
Thank you, Ryan and Sydney. If you want to stay safe but still celebrate this loving holiday, you can host a rom-com movie marathon. You can host it with your household or get a group of friends together on Zoom. You can also bake some festive cookies or craft Valentine's Day cards that you can send to your loved ones. If you want to get out of the house and if the weather permits, you can get a small group of friends together and go on a walk or a hike. That's it for me this week, Patriots. Back to you, Ryan and Sydney.
Speaking of the weather this weekend, we will now turn it over to our weatherman Jack Dunn with weather stories and our weekly weather outlook. Jack?
Thanks, Sydney. Hello, Mason. It's going to be a cold week with plenty of wintry weather. Today hovered around freezing with a bit of a wintry mix in the morning. Tomorrow will be cold and cloudy and the high should be around freezing. Saturday will be a touch colder with a little bit of freezing rain in the evening. Sunday will be cloudy with a little bit of freezing rain in the morning, and the high should be in the upper 30s. In fact, a significant majority of the country will be seeing below average temperatures on Sunday. However, it appears that the core of the polar vortex will have a minimal impact on us. Monday's high will be around freezing with the chance of a wintry mix later in the day. For Tuesday, it appears that we'll probably get a wintry mix with a few inches of snow and a little bit of ice in the afternoon. For Wednesday, we'll finally see some sunshine, and the high should be in the mid 30s. I hope everyone has a good week. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jack. As the fight against COVID-19 has continued, Mason has stepped up their measures to prevent outbreaks on campus. Starting this semester, Mason has greatly increased the surveillance testing rates with the goal of achieving 10,000 tests per week by March. To do this, tests have been switched to a saliva-based test and are being analyzed in Mason labs at the Science and Technology campus. This now allows Mason to have a greater ability to test more faculty, staff, and off-campus students, as well as having a much quicker turnaround.
Another change on campus this semester has come in the form of Horizon Hall. The building, while not completely finished, is now open to students. The 218,000 square foot core project that was presented in 2018. As the campus core project continues, Robinson B is next in line to be torn down to make way for a terraced amphitheater and meditation garden. My co-anchor, Sydney Johnson, got a chance earlier this week to explore the building for herself.
Today we are here at Mason's newest addition to on-campus construction. Horizon Hall is a six-story, 218,000 square foot building and also houses classrooms, conference rooms, and community spaces and more. The classrooms can normally accommodate 24 to 120 students through COVID-19 restrictions and will limit class size capacity to 30 or 40%. I guess it's safe to say that students can now have a new building to learn and collaborate in for the new school year. Right now we are on the 5th floor of Horizon Hall where the Department of Communications is located. As a new feature, they have added new office spaces, open workspaces, and a cool looking kitchen. Let's go take a look. Right now we are in the new kitchen space. As you can see, they have more seating for people as well as new microwaves, more spaces for trash, a lot more counter space near the sink, and as well, new fridges. Here in the hallway, and over in this space, this is where the new open workspaces are, new office spaces, and as well, the new quiet rooms.
Horizon Hall, being the new central part of the core campus project here at GMU, will allow students to feel more globally connected and allow for intellectual exploration in the center of GMU's Fairfax campus. Faculty and staff here at Mason have expressed how Horizon Hall's opening is significant because it successfully showcases their commitment to building classrooms and learning spaces that truly support active, engaged students learning in face-to-face and hybrid modalities.
As you can see, we're very excited to be in the new building and we cannot wait to have classes in it very soon.
If you find yourself on campus this semester, make sure to take a moment and explore Horizon Hall for yourself. Fall 2020 was a disappointment for many there, with nearly all Mason sports being put on hold. With the new semester underway, sports are back in action. We will now turn it over to Olivia Whitehouse with our weekly sports update. Olivia?
Hello, Patriots. On Wednesday, the men's basketball team took a victory over Fordham in a 77-45 win. Junior Jordan Mueller led the team in scoring, tallying in 16 points and 4 assists. Other top scoring players include senior Javon Green, who got 14 points and 3 steals, and freshman Tyler Kolek, who got 11 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Freshman Otis Frazier III earned a career high of 9 points. Their next game will be on February 20th at VCU. Tip-off is set for 2:30 p.m., and the game will air on NBC Sports Network. The women's basketball game that was scheduled for last Sunday at UMass was postponed due to a surge in COVID-19 cases at UMass Amherst. Their next game will be tomorrow at Eagle Bank Arena against St. Bonaventure. Tip-off is at 6 p.m. For volleyball, the men's team beat Charleston in straight sets. The victory gave Mason their second straight conference win, and they now are on a 4-game winning streak. Senior Hayden Wagner tallied a season-high 17 kills and 3 service aces. Freshman Omar Hoyos had 7 digs, 7 kills, and a service ace. Redshirt sophomore Zach Talamoa recorded 39 assists, and senior Sam Greenslade added 9 kills and 5 digs. Next up, Mason will be on the road for the first time this year. They are set to play against Sacred Heart on Saturday, February 13th and Sunday, February 14th. First serve is slated for 1 p.m. Unfortunately, the softball games that were scheduled for this upcoming Saturday and Sunday have been canceled due to the inclement weather. Their next game will be on the road at Radford on February 26th. First pitch will be at 3 p.m. That is all for me this week. Now back to you, Ryan and Sydney.
Thank you, Olivia. One controversy that showed up this semester came in the form of a Blackboard update. This update completely overhauled the services nearly all Mason students and professors use for classes. While the new update looks sleek, many students have put forward complaints about its functionality. Sydney, have you gotten to experience the new Blackboard? And what are your thoughts on it?
Yes, I actually have, Ryan. And I think that the new Blackboard update is very sufficient in the current times that we are in, but because certain students that have been here for a while are used to the old update, it might be a little bit hard to get around as we're all online and there's more technicalities that we have to get used to, even with being online through Zoom.
Yeah, I agree with you there. When you're working with something for like 3 years, you kind of get used to it, and then they just put a new update, and you have no idea where to find your classes and everything. That must be hard.
Yeah, it is hard, especially when you do have to change whatever setting you may be in, if you were on campus or not, going back home and trying to get familiar with the new Blackboard update. It's a lot, and it's a lot to think about, and it's a lot to adjust to in the long run. And students that are struggling with it now, who knows when they will get equipped to it in the near future.
Yeah, it'll take a long time to get used to the new update.
hmm But in other news, thank you for tuning in today, Patriots. You can keep up with news on and off campus if you follow us on Instagram at MCN on TV, on Twitter and Facebook at Mason Cable Network, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Sydney Johnson.
And I'm Ryan Petrus. Have a great and safe Valentine's weekend, everyone.